guys, welcome back to my channel. It's introducing Jinx, and today I'm gonna be doing a fun video. We're gonna be talking about 10 Netflix shows to binge watch or to not watch at all. If you like videos like this, please give a big thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. None of these shows that I'm suggesting are for your kids, just so you know. First show that was really hyped up about, and I had to watch it because everybody was putting these memes about this guy and I just didn't understand. I was like, I gotta understand. Like, you gotta put me on and I gotta watch it. So this show is called You. I wrote a quick little description of what Netflix kind of said. So it basically says Joe takes a very strong liking for a grad student by the name of Beck. Pretty much just gives you a good brief summary of what the show is about. Joe, let's just say he's a pretty interesting individual. This show is a psychological thriller, so if you are someone who likes shows that keep you on the edge of the seat, that show is definitely gonna keep you on the edge of your seat. You're probably gonna want to watch the whole season, and for some reason he's just so enticing. Joe just makes you want to feel like you want somebody to be watching you from outside of your window. No, that just sounded completely wrong. No. Okay, so the next show to watch on Netflix is Money Heist. I freaking love Money Heist. Literally, once I started watching, I could not stop watching. I started having dreams that I was robbing banks. It is what it is. So the brief description that I wrote from Netflix is: the professor recruits 7 criminal minds for a grand heist. They're targeting the Royal Mint of Spain. This is originally a Spanish crime drama thriller as well, so another thriller for you guys. Is amazing. It's so good. The professor has so many different sides to him and you will be in for a ride. It is crazy. Denver, that's my boo or whatever, his laugh and my laugh, we can just laugh together, you know. Number 3 is Elite. Netflix description: a public school collapse. The builder tries to repair by paying for 3 impacted students' private school. Genre is a Spanish teen thriller and high school little drama, you know what I'm saying? But still, they be doing grown-ish, sexy queer scenes at that. So if you're someone who is not comfortable with sexuality and you're just not down with watching stuff like that, then maybe you want to avoid watching that type of show. But it's juicy. I like watching it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna switch it up and do some shows that I feel you shouldn't even waste your time watching on Netflix. You feel me? This is one that everybody's been talking about and I don't understand it. I'm not the type of person who could sit through docu-series. Tiger King. I don't know. People talking about maybe it's good or whatever, but I talked about it on my Insta story. A lot of people agreed with me. They can't sit through Tiger King. They don't understand it. Neither do I at this point. But we quarantine, so if you got time for it, if you love tigers, then definitely watch it. I watched episode 1 and I just couldn't continue to keep on watching. I'm sorry, y'all. I just cut. This one, which is, I would say number 5, The 100. Netflix description is: it's a nuclear apocalypse and 100 space station is sent to planet Earth to see if there is life. So that was my little synopsis of what the show is about. It's an action drama. There's a lot of twists and turns, a lot of hot scenes as well, a lot of action. 6 is Too Hot to Handle. This Netflix description is: singles meet for a steamy retreat and a high-tech gadget drops a serious bombshell on them. This is so funny, the descriptions sometimes that they leave. I like to watch some reality dating shows on Netflix. They all think that they're coming onto an island, so you know they're chilling and macking. They're all attractive and whatnot. They all attracted to each other. They can't physically do anything with each other, and it's just so funny to watch people try to have self-control. The level of attraction attraction was real in that house. I would say the only thing I wish is that the people in the house was a little bit more like realistic. I feel like they chose people who was like models and actors and fitness coaches and trainers and all that. Like, if you've seen all the guys' bodies, all of them was built. Bruh, I'm just saying next season, I think y'all should come out with, you know, some thickums. Have a little short thickums pop up, you feel me? Show a little cellulite, you know? I thought, yeah, what was the discrimination against a fupa? Like, Shampoo Drum was on the show. If you don't know, I talked about her on my favorite YouTubers, and she's a sex educator. So she was, you know, trying to show them how to hold it down and keep things spicy without getting too spicy, you know? So I'm gonna tell you about the reality dating show that you shouldn't watch, okay? So number 7, called Love is Blind, is basically singles who can't see each other, but they get to talk to each other romantically, like through a wall type ish. Eventually they decide if they actually want to get married with each other. This show, I'm gonna just tell you, don't waste your time. Some people that really liked this show, but I'll be honest with you, it was very, very cringy for me. People were saying I love you so fast, and they were saying like, I knew I wanted to be with this person the moment that I met them, the moment that I started to speak. I was just like, hold up, y'all is paying these people to say these things, because this is wild. Y'all is looking crazy about to walk down the aisle with these people. I was like, yo, nah. This ain't a New York mentality. Like, in New York, that would not have happened. There was a guy who later on, after deciding he wanted to choose a girl to marry, he later on decided to tell her that he was bisexual. That went viral. And I don't understand. I feel that people are allowed to love who they want to love, okay? So we shouldn't judge them based off their sexual preference, and that's that on that, period. That wasn't the reason why I didn't like the show. The show was just very cringy. I'm sorry, it's just hate. Sabrina faces a critical decision, and Harvey makes an unexpected declaration. If y'all know what Sabrina is, then y'all is crazy, fam. Sabrina, the teenage witch. Since we was younger, she had a show. She's a witch. Her aunts took care of her. She had a talking cat, and it's the same thing, but except it's more modernized. Sabrina, and I love it. You guys gotta watch it. I'm not gonna give any spoiler. Number 9, The Circle. I told you guys I like reality shows, and this is one of them. Netflix description is popularity, social media. Choose to be someone else or get to know people through the circle. Unpopular players are blocked and replaced. Basically like high school in a social media form. It's plot twist to it. So it's super cool. It's super interesting because some people can choose to be themselves, and that's like as honest that you can be, or you can choose to play someone else and try to gain people's likes and popularity and make them your friend and all that. I like the concept of it, and it's in this modern day, you know, interesting to see like how people interact just through social media, because they can't get to see each other as well. It's kind of similar to how that Love is Blind, but except they're not falling in love with each other. They trying to fool each other, catfish each other, you know, to believe that you are the most popular person in the circle, you know. And number 10, coming in last and popping AF shooter. Netflix definition is a quiet life. Ex-Marine sniper Bob Lee Swagger helps his former commander prevent the assassination of the US president. Bob Lee Swagger is just, even off the name, you want to say it over again, because he is a boss. He is the sniper. Just know if you're watching the show and you're like, oh, he missed. Sis, he didn't miss. He knew what he was doing, okay? I'm just saying. So that was my 10 binge worthy Netflix shows. If you guys have watched any of the shows that I recommended, let me know in the comments down below. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I do have a giveaway going on right now. If you didn't know, now you know. So enter right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's Introducing Jinx, and I'm up and I'm out. Like, deuces.